is the actual job where we are going to talk through how to start logging your jobs. In the previous video, you will see that we walked you through how to create a profile. And now once your profile is created, you can easily start logging your jobs. All right, so let's get started. This is how you track your work and understand how you're performing. In this section where you'll see the job description, I'm going to go ahead and put in 1978 Monte Carlo. And this Monte Carlo does need a drive shaft U-joint. And in this section, this is where you are going to write the actual work that you're going to be repairing. You can type it out as I did here. You can also use the voice feature so you can verbally say it. But once you actually type it out and you have it here, you're going to go ahead and click on the AI Analyzer. Once that has AI Analyzer works and it lasts in a few seconds, you will see the book time. This is the time that the industry says that the actual job should take. So for this particular repair, it's going to take 2.4 hours. You will then see the actual time. So in the actual time, this is actually going to show you how long it took you to do the repair. So for this example and demo, I'm going to go ahead and say it took me a little over 2.2 hours. Okay. Now, once you click that, you'll go ahead and then make sure that you have the category. So in this case, it would be transmission. Once you have added the category, this will help track all of your jobs. So be very intentional on making sure that the category is correct. So that way it could track what kind of jobs you are doing the most and how efficient you are in those categories. So we have this selected here. You're going to scroll down. You will see we offer a premium package at only $9.99, and this is going to be total voice. So it tells you about you can just verbally say the vehicle, the work performed, the time it spent you, and any notes. And the AI algorithm will automatically fill out the form fields because of your description. And again, and that is at a low price of $9.99 per month. Now, in this job log, there is the option to do a work order. So if you need a work order, go ahead and log that here, totally optional. And then also make sure you collect the date that you did that repair. All right. And then once you click the date of repair, if there are any updates or any notes that need to go on this repair, if you, for an example, is that you are waiting on a part, just you can type that in, waiting on a part and what part that is. Okay. So now once you have that, and this also is voice featured as well. If you wanted to type that in, you can do so as well. You will also see the earning preview. So this will show you the pay rate based on the job's book time, which is $84. That's what the job is actually worth. And then you'll also see the actual time. This shows what your time would be worth if you were paid hourly. In this case, it's $77. You will also see the efficiency. So for the efficiency, this is a percentage of how fast you were compared to the book time. Because this job was finished in 2.2 hours instead of 2.4, this moves your efficiency to 109%, overall of 100%, which means that you are beating the clock, and that's the money in your pocket. You will also see the effective rate here. So the effective rate, this is what you really earn per hour based on how quickly you work. So it basically just calculates it as $38.18 an hour because you finish ahead of time your actual earnings, your earning power. per hour goes up and up. Once you actually have all that information, you can then quickly go ahead and add job. Once you add that job, it will then take you to your job log. And your job log is where going to be all of your information is going to house how efficient you are on each repair, where there are areas that you can improve upon to get better. You will also see in the job logs where you can see enhance log, analytics. You can request for verification of jobs, and you can always filter. In addition to that, if there was a particular job that you needed to make an update based on the time, you can go ahead and just click the edit button, and you can adjust the time where need be. Once you went ahead and made that adjustment on the actual time, put in notes, took longer, was pending part, and then you can go ahead and save that successfully. And then in the enhanced job log, this is going to go ahead and add some additional features, which is the things that you really want to go ahead and view and see where you're at as far as each job. You can view analytics. Again, you have the capability of editing the job where you need to. So now that we have that, we're going to go back to the dashboard, and you can start logging your next job right away.